What's going on, Internet? IG here again today. Today we're going to be looking at something a little bit different. A watch. Okay, so this watch that I'm going to be reviewing today is a little bit different from what I usually do, but having said that, it still is coming from a point of view of somebody who likes technology and likes looking at cool new stuff. So coming from that perspective, there's this company called Tokyo Flash Japan, and they specialize in making watches that look really different from what the conventional idea of a watch is, and some of them actually function very differently as well. They've got a crazy amount of technology that they put into them, and they've got a pretty good design sense as well. So this one that I'm reviewing today is the Kisai On Air. So it's got a touchscreen on the face of the watch, and it's an LCD display with a built-in LED backlighting. So of course when it gets dark you can light it up and still see the time. It's pretty stock standard really. Now when it comes to the actual touchscreen, it's moderately responsive, and a lot of the gestures are controlled by first unlocking the screen by swiping your finger from left to right of the watch face, and then touching the four corners of the screen to do the different things that you would normally do with a watch, such as setting the date, setting the time, setting alarms, etc. Now one thing that I will say about the display of the watch is that the contrast isn't the best. So sometimes outdoors you can find yourself squinting a little bit just to see what the digits are, but to be honest, it's not that bad, and definitely you don't have any trouble indoors. Again, viewing angles also aren't fantastic, but having said that, it's a watch. How hard is it to adjust the viewing angles? When you look at the design of the watch face, just like a lot of the other watches that are available on Tokyo Flash Japan, you'll see that the way that it's actually telling time is actually pretty unconventional. Now I chose this one because I found it the most functional and almost instinctive to read the time and be able to see it. Some of them were really cool, but I couldn't really imagine myself using it on a daily basis because of the fact that, yeah, it's just a little bit hard to understand. Now, as far as an actual watch is concerned, the watch band and the overall construction and design of the watch is pretty solid. While I don't suggest abusing your watch, it definitely looks like it could take a bit of a beating if it needed to. Now, it is mildly water resistant, but I wouldn't recommend taking it for a swim. Again, this is all specific to the Kisai On Air. It's going to vary across all of the different watches that Tokyo Flash Japan offer. But for me personally, I enjoy the On Air simply because it's functional, it's utilitarian, and it is surprisingly comfortable and rugged. So if you are interested in slightly unconventional watches, then definitely check out the link in the description box below, because they've got a great gallery available, and they're also a pretty decent company to deal with as far as shipping and all that fun stuff is concerned. So that'll be all from me. I will see you all in the very near future with that Ubuntu Gnome Edition review coming extremely soon, so stay tuned for that, as well as Linux Mint 16, because it's right on the horizon. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.